After more than 6 years of being inactive, a group of civil servants have joined forces to bring the Civil Service Association back to life. Members have been waiting for a while now for the okay from His Excellency the Governor to form that group and meet. Dr. Rufus Ewing, member of the working group, says His Excellency has finally given them the okay, and because of that, they decided to hold a press meet today to outline their objectives and discuss other important issues moving forward. These members do not make up the actual association, but they do form the working group, which first met in November of this year with hopes of revitalizing the association. Ewing acted as speaker of the press meet as he opened with a history of the group, objectives of the association revitalization being key, and then a list of 12 proposed objectives of the actual association, which was handed out to the media. Members discussed a number of issues that civil servants here in the TCI are being faced with today and what they plan to do to assist once this association is formed. Ewing talked about why this association is so important to the country and encouraged civil servants to embrace them and even join the association if they wish.
First of all, I must stress that there is unity in numbers and unity is strength. Make no doubt about that. As I stated earlier, that the Civil Service Association is an organization that is condoned by the general orders, and so it is not illegal or wrongful for civil servants to become a part of or executive members of the organization. If members of the civil service are victimized in any way whatsoever for becoming a part of the organization, and they are unfairly treated, then that is an issue that the organization will have to take up and deal with very strongly in terms of if its members are victimized in any way. The members, the civil servants have the right to speak out on all issues that affect civil servants, especially within a forum such as the organization, the Civil Service Association. So I would encourage civil servants to speak out because as it is now, civil servants do not have that medium or that body to speak to. So a lot of civil servants either suffer in silence or they feel like they have nobody to represent them. And so this organization is an organization that you'll be able to come to speak to and to represent you in the event that you are one of those persons who are being affected or having problems. So I would encourage all civil servants to join the organization.
The media was given an opportunity to ask a few questions to the members of the group. Their responses will be aired in Monday's newscast. However, Louise Thomas and Edith Wilson took turns sharing their views on current issues the civil service is faced with and their appreciation for the opportunity to help solve some of those matters.
We know the situation, the financial dilemma we have found ourselves in. And it has become necessary to do certain things. But if you are about to do something to the civil servants, and as mentioned, we are the backbone, come to us. Let us know that certain things must be made. Let us be a part of it. And then that is the way we can move forward. But not just come to us, send out something, a press release, these things are happening, and we just sit down and accept it. So that is why I am extremely pleased that someone has taken the initiative to revitalize the Civil Servants Association. And then perhaps when these things are happening to us, we can come together as one and make changes and amendments. And I think people will be more comfortable.
I would like to endorse what Dr. Ewan and Ms. Thomas just said about having the civil servant a part of decision making. Know why we are not happy. Know why we are not performing. And for the guy that you said made that statement about the civil servant, he don't know us. You know, he don't know us. He don't know what we are going through. And for him to make a statement like that, he must know himself, or probably was working in a civil servant himself and know his behavior. But we have issues. We need persons to speak to. Sometimes you send a letter, you don't get any response. What else can you do? In a time like this now, who do you turn to? And if you're going to make reforms, then it has to involve the civil servant. You can't want to change me and don't know why I want to be changed or what changes would make a difference. So if we're trying to make a difference in civil servants, then we should all be a part of it. And I am so pleased today to see that a few of us, we know that others would like to be here, but they aren't able to be here, but we are representing them nevertheless. And we are looking forward to a change where we can sit with the powers that be and make recommendations. If you have to do this to us, then what are the alternatives? If you have to take away my pay, then I'm going to be left without mortgage, house, and whatever. What are you going to do to compensate me? And there are things that can be done. There are compensations. There are things that can be happened, but if they would only consult us, there are a lot of ideas out there. And we are not coming here to work against the governor or the government or whoever is in power, but we just want a fair deal. We just want to be treated like the country. We are the country. We are the country. We are the backbone, and we shut down. Y'all shut down too. The media shut down too. And you shut down, the hotels are closed down. The civil servants shut down, everything is closed down. And we need that respect. When you dealing with the civil servant, they need to proceed with caution. Because we are out there and we are saying, well, we don't want to do this to damage the country. We are thinking on the country. Then the persons who are dealing with us, they should also think about the country because we have the power.
Next week, Thursday at 3:30 p.m., civil servants in some government departments will be allowed to take part in the elections of executive members of the association. They will also be allowed to be a part of the discussion. This is all happening at a start of a new year and just might spark new changes for all islands, according to Ewing.
On each island, there will be one place where all civil servants on each island will come together and meet for the purposes of, one, first of all, everybody to become aware of issues that are facing us now. Two, for them to elect members of the, for executives, candidates who are being put up, who are nominated to be executive members of the organization, and also to elect branch executive.
News 4 will have more from this press conference on Monday, January 3rd. For WIV4 News, I'm Amanda Miller.